Hello guys, it is Chi again. Um I was gonna do a gameplay video today, like a let's play. I got the majority of the people who voted on my poll wanted me to play Needy Streamer Overload, which means I will be playing Needy Streamer Overload, just not right now, because I don't really feel like playing video games right now. But I did feel like talking to a camera, which is what I'm gonna do. Um I don't really have like a set topic on what I wanted to talk about. I was just thinking of talking about everything, anything that comes to mind. Um, right now, I'm thinking of the fact that I'm gonna go to school soon again, which to me is horrible. It's horrible. I can't go to school. Last year, um, school was school. It wasn't good. I around like half of the year, like the last half of the year, I got very exhausted when going to school. Um, I got very sad when I went to school, and I could not take going to school, and I ended up having a couple of breakdowns to my parents, which resulted in me being allowed to stay home sometimes whenever I felt like it, which was good. Um, and those breakdowns resulted in that now this school year, already from the start, we're gonna talk to my principal, and I'm gonna have some special rules, such as that I can have two days where I don't go to school every single week, and so on, which I think will be very good, and it will make sure that I don't break down once more. Because breaking down is really not very fun. It was also really embarrassing for me because already I feel a little bit weird compared to the rest of my classmates. I don't know. I wouldn't say I don't have friends, but I wouldn't say I have great friends. I think the majority of them don't like me as much as I like, which is very bad for me because even though I really hate talking with people because um, I'm a very awkward person. I I actually am really bad at talking to people I don't know and I haven't known for a long time. Um, I'm very horrible at it. I actually also have this crippling deep fear of cashiers. I don't think I've said that before, but I'm deeply terrified of cashiers and going to stores. I still do it, but I will try to avoid it as much as I can. Because every time I go to the store and I'm paying for what I am buying, I feel so deeply afraid of these cashiers because I feel that they are always judging me and judging what I am buying. Because I feel like if I buy an apple, they won't say anything, but they will scan it and they will be thinking in their head like, why is she buying an apple? What is wrong with her? Why would she buy this apple? And I just keep thinking that in my head, and I get so scared and so paranoid of them thinking that I am weird, and I just can't do it. I can't go to the stores because of this, and I just can't. I also am very afraid of speaking in calls. I'm afraid of phone calls because it might be a little hypocritical that I say this while I'm also making YouTube videos, but I'm not very happy with my voice and how I talk. Um, so phone calls for me are very like distressing because I can't hear how I sound to the other person on the line. Also, I am much better at texting because when I am texting, I can um, prepare my responses in my head and I can think them through before I send them, right? But I don't have this loading time when I'm speaking like this. I don't When I'm speaking to another person, I don't have the loading time. Because also when I do my YouTube videos, I actually spend like 15 minutes before I film talking to myself and forming a script that I have in my head. Um, Doing that, talking to myself, just form this script and then I film the video. And so I'm just very scared of this. So school was not good for me. I just felt like every time I did anything, people were just did not like me. And I did talk to a lot of people, but sometimes I would say something and they would repeat it and they would keep repeating it for the rest of the year, and I did not understand whether it was like for fun, if they were, or if they were like laughing with me or laughing at me. And most of the times it felt like they were laughing at me, and I couldn't say anything because I didn't want to seem more weird than I already am. So, and it's a horrible, horrible, horrible. I've always felt like this, bro. And in my second grade, third grade, fourth grade, I had no friends. I did have friends, but every time I didn't have no good friends. All my friends had another friend that they would rather be with. I floated from three friend groups from here and here because they did not want me because I was too annoying for them. And that just developed this great fear of socializing for me. So these 2 days where I don't have to go to school is really good for me because everything else is not good for me. So I'm very happy about this, but I'm still not extremely happy about going back to school. I do hope I will have it better. I am a little afraid, but I think it will be good. I hope it will be good. Really, I hope it will be good. Unrelated, but this is completely unrelated to the topic of the video, but I've seen a lot of people lip cutting, cutting the corners of their lips, and I am quite intrigued. Very intrigued. I don't know. I'm just intrigued. I feel like it. Yeah, I'm intrigued. I'm interested in that. But that is completely unrelated. But don't worry, guys. I know this was a completely different video than I was intending to do. But I will be playing Needy Streamer Overload soon. But my actual first thought was to play Needy Streamer Overload in my Homura cosplay, because I want to be Homura from Madoka Magica while playing Needy Streamer Overload. So I might actually do that, but my cosplay still hasn't come. So I don't know, but that will hopefully be what will happen, and I will do a let's play while dressed as Homura. That was it for this video. Chi out. See you guys later. Bye bye.